I mean, this thing will heat up the whole unit. A lot of times what people do is they'll use this. They'll use their furnace to get it to the temperature they want, and then they'll just turn the furnace on, and this will maintain the unit, you know, good enough to where you don't have to turn that furnace back on.
Oh, okay.
So we'll start.
Yeah, I can feel the heat coming out of it.
Yeah, we'll start in here in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, the toilet again is gonna be a paddle flush, right? So the paddle flush is halfway down on the paddle, put water into the bowl, and then all the way is gonna flush it. You're going to have your GFI plug in here, so against the wall there, if something happens, some of your plugs aren't working, just make sure that hasn't tripped,
Okay.
because that's gonna run a lot of your plugs out here.
Okay.
Okay.
You got, yes ma'am.
Toilet paper.
Yes ma'am.
If we use this kind that's okay for septic tanks, is that what y'all recommend?
Yes ma'am, you can
Okay.
definitely use that. You can use that because the RV toilet paper is like
Sandpaper?
tissue. No, it's like so thin, like
Yeah.
really thin paper.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because they make that to where it dissolves really fast, right? So but septic safe will definitely work.
Okay. Because we were talking to his cousin, and they don't even
He said they
I
don't even
can't-
put toilet paper in there,
they
but
don't
I
put
don't know.
toilet paper in there, and I'm like, okay, that's gross.
But you can't use regular toilet
I'm
paper
not-
though?
No, you definitely don't want to
There's
use
special toilet paper for it?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Like I said, the
Septic
septic safe. Septic safe is good, but the regular toilet paper you definitely don't want to
Okay.
throw down in there.
Okay.
You end
Okay.
up with clogs, and then end up because it doesn't dissolve. It takes a really long time to dissolve.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the what was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh, your vent fan's up there. So the switch over there, that little black switch is gonna turn that on and off.
This?
Right over
No,
to your left.
up there.
Up there on
The
top
corner?
on the left. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
if you turn that, that'll turn that on. Then of course you'll just open the vent first, turn it on, and then that'll give you vent out of
And
there.
this opens the vent right
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
Okay.
Correct.
That
You just
cranks
twist it and
open.
it'll turn it open.
Okay.
Okay.
We want to make sure when we store it that that's closed.
Closed. Yes, ma'am. Yep. They do make a Max Air vent cover, which is kind of like a hood scoop, right? And it'll sit right on top of that to where it covers that vent, but you can still open and close it. And then it's got a screen on the vents out here to where bugs can't get in, but it protects it to where if you accidentally do leave it open, water can't get in.
Oh,
Or
okay.
if you're using it and it's raining, you can still open that vent and water won't get in. So those are really cool to look into later on if you wanted to. And of course you got your storage in here with your little light there. It's going to be just a push button light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
a lot. I mean, that's a big.
Big, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
plenty.
lot of pantry.
Yeah. This one has a lot of storage.
Fire extinguisher there. And then you're gonna have a TV which is back there, and that's just gonna mount directly up onto here. So you'll want to take that off every time you go to travel with it. You want to take it off and store it somewhere to where it doesn't get damaged. And then that'll plug just down into here. And then you have auxiliary or satellite input or output. So if you're hooked up to satellite out there, you'll hook up to that one. This is going to be for the antenna up top. So you've already got a HD 360 antenna up top. So if you're going to get just your local channels, you'll hook your coax cable to there, do a channel search wherever you get to where you're going, and then it'll pick up all your local stations. And then this is going to be your remote for the fireplace. So this has got a timer on it as well. You can run it all the way up to 8 hours or 9 hours on that one.
Wow.
And then that's going to be the colors of the flame, so it changes the colors for you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
this is the brightness
Oh,
colors for
Oh,
your
wow.
box as well.
cool.
And then this one here is just going to be for the temperature. So that's high, low, and high. And then so that's going to do the same thing. Yeah, so everything's going to be up here as well. And then of course the power button.
Cool.
And then this is your remote for your radio. So the radio is going to have all your channel search here, your volume here. This is going to be your mute button. And then this is going to be zones 1 and 2. Zone 1 is going to be inside. So if you don't see that number 1 there, that lets you know that it's off. And now your outdoor speakers are playing. So if you wanted the outdoor speakers off and just the inside on, just hit 1 and that'll come on. Your inside speakers will come on. Or you can run them both at the same time. So
Does
you can
this have Bluetooth capability? Or
That's
Yes, ma'am.
what I was getting ready to ask
Yeah,
too.
it sure does. So if you run through the modes, you have Bluetooth there and you can connect to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have everything.
Perfect.
You have everything here.
Perfect. Perfect.
Awesome.
Okay. And then you also got a place you can put HDMI, USB, and auxiliary port as well.
That's cool.
And then this is going to be your main control panel here, right? So this is going to control your water pump. This will control the water heater. This is going to control your lights. So that turns on, what is that?
Outside?
Oh, that's your that's your on-in lights. So that's gonna be your on-in lights there. This is gonna be the main lights in here. So everything else that's still on, like if that light was on, you would have to turn those off manually. This switch is only gonna run the lights in the center.
Okay,
Right
so
here.
we have to turn off that one back there.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that one. That's gonna be on this switch,
Oh, okay.
and then these lights here you would just push. These you can actually control from here as well. So if that switch was on and you wanted to turn these 2 off, you could still turn them off manually.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But they are connected to that switch.
Okay. That's
and then
cool.
this light switch here is going to run that LED running across the top of the slide there.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
You got your smoke detector there. And then this back to the panel is going to control your slide. This is going to run it in. That's going to run it out. And then this is going to be for your on in and out. This is all your tank sensors. So your battery, that shows full. Fresh tank is 1/3. Black tank is empty. Gray tank is empty. And then your galley tank is going to be the second gray tank for your kitchen sink. So the galley's your kitchen sink. That one's empty as well.